Slap battles has seen many glove nerfs over the years. Some were minor changes, but others were so severe that they completely reworked the glove's playstyle. Today, I'll be counting down the top 5 gloves that received the biggest nerfs in slap battles. Make sure to stick around for number 1 because it might surprise you, and let me know in the comments if you agree with my rankings or if there's a nerf you think should be included. Alright, let's get started. Starting off at number 5, we have the Avatar Glove. This glove was released on July 19th, 2024, but you couldn't actually use it until July 26th. It's known for the Guide boss fight, where you face Guide alone. There are no extra hearts and no health regeneration. It was a nightmare for anyone who wasn't prepared. And at the time, people thought this glove was nearly impossible to get. There were hundreds of tutorials explaining how to unlock it. And if you already had it, you were basically a celebrity in the server, which could also be a bad thing. Once you unlocked it, you got your own personal basement. There, you could create different avatars. The options are the humanoid, squirrel, golem, and abomination. But the real power came from the glove itself. For one, you don't take knockback when someone slaps you. And that's still true, but the main difference is the lifespan of your avatar. When this glove first came out, your avatars could withstand 6 to 7 hits from just a basic humanoid NPC. You could level up your basement or upgrade your avatar through power. The more players you slapped off, the more power you earned. There were multiple ways to increase it, like unlocking a generator or getting tycoon support. If you knew what you were doing, you could unlock the abomination pretty quickly. But of course, the developers didn't let that situation last. Soon after, the lifespan was reduced, with basic humanoids now dying after just 2 to 3 hits. And if that wasn't enough, players could destroy your generator with just the bull glove. So yeah, the Avatar glove has definitely taken some hits over time. Coming in at number 4, we have the Scythe glove. This item was released on December 21st, 2023, and to unlock it, you needed the Farmland Frey badge. The process was a bit different. You started with the Alchemist glove and brewed a corrupted field potion. This required gathering 2 plain flowers and a hazel lily, mixing them together, and then drinking the potion. Once you drank it, you were thrown into a tower defense styled minigame. You could place 4 different towers: a Scarecrow, Farmer 1, Farmer 2, and Farmer Tencel. You had to survive all 6 waves, and if you managed to do so, you earned the badge and the Scythe glove. But here's the interesting part. Players love to troll with this glove. The ability allowed you to throw a spinning scythe like a boomerang. It could trap one unlucky player while knocking back anyone else who got too close. And people really got creative with this. I used to use it too. One of the most popular troll tactics was standing on the edge of an island, launching the scythe, and dragging the trapped player right into the void. It was pretty much a guaranteed way to make someone rage quit. Was it broken? Definitely. But was it fun? Absolutely. But of course, the developers made changes with not 1, not 2, but 3 separate nerfs. First, on January 12th, 2024, they increased the ability cooldown from 10 seconds to 15 seconds. Then on March 22nd, the same year, they slowed down the Scythe user's walking speed while using the ability. And finally, on September 27th, they added a 6-second spawn cooldown, so you couldn't just spam scythes right from the start. Now at number 3, we have the Whirlwind Glove. Released on March 17th, 2023, this glove cost 21,000 slaps. When it first appeared in the game, Whirlwind was incredibly powerful. You could knock out multiple players in one spin without losing your momentum. It was ideal for crowded servers, But the developers didn't want that kind of free-for-all. Just a week later, on March 24th, 2023, they made changes. The ability was switched to single use, meaning you got knocked back and returned to your normal character after hitting just one player. This change was significant. Suddenly, it became much easier to counter. Players could dodge, bait, or simply wait you out. As a result, the glove's popularity fell and was quickly forgotten. Next up at number 2, we have the Psycho Glove. Released on May 5th, 2023, this glove is unlocked by earning the Ultimate Control Badge. To obtain it, you had to send yourself into Limbo, also known as the Ruins, and complete a challenging obby. Once you reach the first island, lightning would strike you, starting a 1-minute timer to finish the course. After that, you had to return, this time without a timer. But what made Psycho incredibly powerful was its telekinesis ability. You could pull one or more players in front of you after slapping them. And at that time, you could even slap while floating. It was completely unbalanced. The developers quickly had to intervene. On July 28th, the same year, they removed the ability to slap while floating, which made things a bit more balanced. But that was just the beginning. On March 22nd, 2024, they reduced the glove's grab and mark duration. Then on November 22nd, the same year, they took away the ability to grab players while falling. And if you thought that was enough, on July 18th, 2025, they changed it so you could also be slapped while floating. So this glove has faced nerfs more times than I can remember, and honestly, it makes sense. Finally at number 1, we have Dive Bomb. Released on March 29th, 2024, Dive Bomb requires the Null Piercer badge. And to earn it, you had to accept a quest from the hitman called Into the Unknown. Then, you needed to launch yourself into a null portal, which was created by Bob and Rob colliding. Doing this 5 times would finally earn you the badge. It was not exactly easy, but you are able to complete it on a private server. During its first few weeks, this glove was nearly unstoppable. There was no way to tell where the user would land, and the knockback was extreme. But on May 24th, 2024, the developers added a shadow under the player while descending, so you could see the knockback range. They also reduced the power and range by 33%. But the most broken feature on this glove was probably the fact that the ability gave you slaps just for using it. It was absolutely ridiculous. Thankfully, they removed that on June 7th on the same year, along with other changes like reduced knockback. These adjustments made the glove much more predictable and balanced, but unfortunately, it quickly became one of the most forgotten gloves in the game. Now that wraps it up for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Continue commenting your ideas down in the comments to potentially get your idea picked. And if you aren't already, join my Discord server. The link is down in the description. It is always highly appreciated, and I love seeing new members join. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace!